Hello everyone, welcome back to my LEGO YouTube channel, PG Lego Man. In today's video, I'm going to be working on a couple things in my city, and I'm starting off with fixing up the sidewalk around the Assembly Square Lego set, as well as fixing the sidewalk for the diner on the side. So I just had to put a bunch of 2x2 tiles in to fill the green and dark gray exposed plates, and it was pretty simple to do this. And then afterwards I moved to the area where the diner is, and I just had to add some 2x2s over there. I already had the basic curb and 2x1s set in place from a previous video, which you can check out, and it was otherwise not too difficult to do this. I just put the tiles in place. There were no problems with any mistakes in my building, and that's really it. So after that, I was wondering what should I do next in this area, and I noticed that the tan base plate from the diner that looked exposed didn't look that good, so I decided to tile that in, but I didn't want it to just be tiled in with the sidewalk. I wanted to do some storytelling. So as you can see here, I started moving around the assembly square, and it took a while to get it out because I added the garden behind the assembly square that goes with the trash area in the last video, so I had to take apart that before moving that out, and I kind of just left the screen blank. You can't really see what I'm doing right now, but that's what I'm doing. And now you can see I pulled it out, and I just had to move some of the lights from the Parisian restaurant on the other side before I could start working. So I just collected some items to include in the alley, and it was mostly just trash stuff to share between the diner and Parisian restaurant and the bakery from the assembly square, because it makes sense given that there's 3 food places and just have the trash in the middle. And then I started putting down 2x4 light gray tiles to cover up the tan base plate, and I just did some manipulation with how it was going to work because I didn't really know how to fit it in that small space. I also had to fix the little trash can that came with the Parisian restaurant that I put behind the diner, and then I continued with placing the 2x4 tiles, and I also decided to leave some tan exposed around the trash cans just because it wouldn't really match well to put it under tile, and it also fits like the alley area. Like, you don't always expect an alley to be super clean, so that's why I did that. And I just finished off the last strip with some 1x8 light gray tiles, and after that I felt like it was still way too plain, so I just was trying to brainstorm ideas for the area besides just having trash, maybe like animals or some scene, and I decided to put animals in after I pushed back the assembly square, and I didn't really think it would fit into my city to put like exotic animals. I just put some basic dogs, so you'll see me go through my bin of animals in a second and determine what I want to do. I also had to fix part of the diner's staircase there that fell off, and I also wanted to show you guys a better view here of what it looks like, how it looks dark, and more like an alley you would see in a movie. And about now, yeah, you can see I brought out the animals, and I chose just 2 regular dogs and a Dalmatian to put in there. Just pretty simple. Not just because they look like stray dogs, I chose them. And I also haven't put my minifigures fully into my city in all parts, and I haven't given dogs to certain houses and made certain scenes, so I just had them left over and I wanted to use them here. And then I also wanted to add something else in the area instead of just having the normal vehicles, so I added a little police scene with this guy getting caught, and I made it seem like he was doing dark things in the alley. And that's really it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.